Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I have a saying on my channel that I have muttered for years, going all the way back to some of the first Kabam Santa Christmas seasonal gifts that are free, of course, depending on your progression level. And that is, you can only complain about something if it exists. I remember the first time I got a ton of messages in my inbox saying, Prof, this compensation package for the game being broken is a joke. You need to make a video about how terrible it is. And I did comment, of course, in a video on how terrible, or I don't know if I even said it was terrible. I just said it was meh, it was average, it was okay. But if Kabam hadn't given us a compensation package, we wouldn't have been able to complain because it would not have existed. So, the million-dollar question is it better to get a bad free gift or no gift at all? Those are pretty much the only two options when it comes to gifts that you don't think are good. Well, if you missed the last couple of Kabam live streams, they both involved giveaways. The first was quite exciting. It was the first ever 7-star. This was, of course, to hype up 7 stars being in the game. And shortly after, anyone who had the shards and the money could purchase Paragon crystals or go through, say, Shooting Stars quests to get 7-star shards. That was fairly significant. And, we have that to thank for, if nothing else, the first week of a giveaway. But the second time, a month later that they had a giveaway, there was some complaints into the channel, even though I did not do a video about it. And that was that we went from a free 7-star to a free 6-star. Now, given that 6-star was an Abyss Nexus crystal, but it was a bit underwhelming for people. And again, you can only complain about something if it exists. And because that existed, imagine if they hadn't done any giveaway and they had just done their live stream, which I think crashed like 5 times, which made me feel a heck of a lot better about the internet that crashes 500 times, it feels like a year, and that is my Oklahoma internet. So, all of this is to say, Kabam heard the complaints. And I think we are now in a position in the game where for the first time ever, we have a featured Paragon crystal with a super rare, but still technically possible, 0.2% for the new featured 7-star champion. Notice that the featured 6-star still, unfortunately, only has a drop rate of less than 1%. But the 7-star 0.2, if that number sounds awfully familiar, it's because if you keep scrolling down and you look at the arena crystal drop rates for our boy Punisher, who I don't think has changed a single account. Let's go to the Thronebreaker one. 0.02. So at least it's 10 times, in theory, the drop rate to Punisher, even though it's still 20% of 1%. Anyhow, point being, Kabam heard the complaints and put out this social media post to get everybody hyped for the next live stream. And I just want to preface this by saying it should be a good time. I actually have enjoyed the live streams. This is not a video to condemn them, but to discuss them. Join us for our next live stream on Tuesday, June 20th. So that is this coming Tuesday. Now, they have been on Fridays, I believe, so the Tuesday is kind of confusing. We'll be celebrating our 250th champion, give you a first look at your Summoner's Choice winner, which I do declare is Gladiator, and we'll have a 7-star Lady Deathstrike giveaway. So they said, oh, you don't like the 6-star Abyss Nexus crystal? Hold my Canadian beer, or maybe my Canadian root beer, depending on your age. We will give away not only a 7-star. If it was a 7-star crystal, I think that would have been huge because, of course, that was the first ever giveaway. But this is literally the 7-star feature champion. That's genius. This is a genius move by Kabam because especially, imagine if it was like a 7-star Hercules or a 7-star Gladiator. Or just some 7-star that everybody wants. I mean, there's no better way to get people in your stream than promise a free version of that 7-star, which is a 0.2% chance of being acquired with 300 unit crystals. So, hats off, literally, Kabam, to you for this new giveaway format. I think it's one you should keep because, especially on months that there's a lot of hype, there's nothing better you can do than give away a free 7-star of that champion at the end of a live stream. So, fascinating marketing. I think Kabam's learning as they go, as all of us are. And it's kind of interesting to keep track of. And then, well, of course, discuss in a YouTube video.